Hello, guys. Hi, nice to meet you today's evening. Hello to everyone. We will start today's streaming. We will have 2 hours today, and we have a little surprise for you. Hello, I'm new here. Okay, guys, let me introduce our channel. Please do like this video and hit the bell. You will know current information when we go online. So let me show you a little bit about our streaming channel.
Hello, привет, and welcome to UkraineDating.tv. Our channel is the world's first of its kind, providing free live streaming every single day.
Ukrainian women, it's like 5 in 1. It's perfect mothers, perfect wives, perfect cookers, perfect lovers, perfect housekeepers, and perfect friends.
7 days a week with the real, genuine, beautiful Ukrainian ladies. Our channel was created for you, guys. Finally, now you have the opportunity to video chat live 7 days a week with different, beautiful Ukrainian girls of all ages and walks of life. You get to ask all your deepest burning questions about all things Ukraine, Ukraine culture, Ukraine women, and Ukraine current events. And if you come to enough of our live streams, you might even discover what makes us mysterious Ukrainian women too. Now we have 7 girls live streaming, and in the future we'll have many more. Guys, I think you understand we're like David fighting Goliath here to bring you the truth once and for all. Our channel's purpose is to debunk the myth and stigma created by the toxic paper letter scam industry. And we hope you agree the best way to accomplish that is by giving you the opportunity to video chat with average Ukrainian girls that represent the real women of Ukraine. And then you be the judge about what's real and what's not. Guys, please know that we're doing this all for you. So do me a favor and subscribe to our new channel and help us help you, your fellow man, and help us bring Goliath to his knees. So guys, can I ask you to share this video with all your friends, even work colleagues? Share it far and wide in social. Only together we can make a difference, guys. And remember, guys, we just started this channel, so more new girls will be joining our live streaming team in the coming weeks. Now, since each girl will be going live every day at different times, so you want to make sure that you hit that bell so YouTube will notify you every time each girl goes live, so you don't miss out.
Okay, hi, привіт із України. My name is Zhanna. For new viewers, let me introduce myself, please. Okay, let me read your comments. I can see you a little inspired. Surprise, I mean, we will have interesting topic and you guys will speak with me about this because interesting to know your opinion and I will share my opinion with you about this topic. And we'll see, you know, we can try to understand which way we think the same or not. You know, remember, girls from one planet and men are from Mars. Okay, so here we go. Hi, Bill. Hello, I'm new here. Why you're new? And this will be our topic for today. Joseph asks everybody, what is a masculine man in your opinion? So tell me please guys, what do you think about this? And then I will also answer this question. What? Hello to Bill. Smash. Opinion from Bill. In my opinion, I'm a masculine man. Okay, we didn't have any doubts about this. And can you explain a little bit more? What do you mean? Stoic goes his own way, does not let himself get influenced by bad things or manipulative people, someone that can lead, etc. Yeah, very, actually, I can agree with my point. What is, as usual, you are very, very smart in all the questions. I can agree that yes, real men should be strong and doesn't should you know be under the manipulations of other people, and he should be sure in his thoughts and his decisions. For sure, it's one of the quality of a strong man. Привіт, what? A little surprise. Yes, the surprise is our topic. Joseph will ask some questions and we will discuss here. So I think it's interesting time when we have some interviews. Diana's opening never gets old, bomb full of energy and enthusiasm. Yes, she is. I just can't agree because always too much energy, positive energy from her. Zachary, hello. First of all, привіт. Zhanna, are you a lady on the site? I tried to find you on there. No, Zachary, I'm not a lady from the site, and I never was at some dating sites. I'm staying in relations, so I don't, looking for a partner here. I just want to share my opinion with you and to ask honestly all the question, and you can understand, our Ukrainian thoughts, our Ukrainian culture, what is usually for Ukrainian people, for Ukrainian ladies. So I just help you to understand our mentality here. What do Zachary? Krots, she has a boyfriend, so no, yes, I don't on the side. But I know some other ladies from streaming channel are there. Bill, Hulk in the house. Привет. Okay, yeah, we're glad to meet Hulk again. Zachary, to what? I agree. I just want to talk to Diana. I don't know about Diana's on this side, but you can ask her. What? Thank you for telling me. Thank you for helping me also. Yeah, we have some very, usual followers here, which are always in our conversations, which are help in all the questions to discuss all the topics. And as I knew from yesterday, they watch these streams than films, than movies. Prefer our streaming channel, and it's nice. Bill, you can talk to Diana with the phone listed on website. She is the administrator. Oh yes. What? No problem. Diana works for much guarantee, handles phone call, think for new clients, video calls, or something like that. Yes, you know everything. What Bill said that helps in a studio. And hello. Hi, Привет. Hi, everyone. Let us have a good day with Zhanna. Yes, let us nice 2 hours here in our usual conversations. Let's discover a lot of new topics. So welcome. What? Ark, Tony, Juan, and Jack not here yet. I hope they will come soon. Really hope. Hi, Anne from What? Diana is the best of the best. I can agree. Yes, she's very cute and tender lady. Very positive. Zachary, Bill, thanks for telling me. Okay. Yeah, guys, help. Gregory, hello. Good evening. And everyone, don't forget to join Maria's first live stream in the next few hours. Okay, so you have a lot of streaming every day. Dear Zhanna, you are dressed warm. Is there a blouse or sheet under a shirt under a sweater? Dear Bill, yeah, it's a little cold today. We had rain in the evening, so yeah, I want to feel cozy, so I'm serious lady today. Zachary, Zhanna is so perfect. I like the fact she loves horses. I have horses as well and enjoy riding. Oh, nice to know that, because not much people has the skills which I used to horse riding, and I just can jealous to you that you have your own horses, because it's super nice when you have this opportunity to ride anytime you want. But I know they need a lot of care and attention. It's a big job, I know that. To treat the horse, it's really a big job, especially if you have several ones. So nice to know this fact. Yes, I adore horses. Wait, Joseph's here today. Didn't saw him yet. Hi, Zhanna. Zachary Krotz want to communicate with you on a live stream. Can you ask Diana for a stream link for him to be on a live stream? Yes, with the pleasure, I will do that. I will ask Diana to send a link. Not sure can I do this during our streaming right now, but yes, it's probably we can. I will ask Joseph or Diana to organize everything to next streaming. Okay. Masculine men are stable and know what they want. They provide their family. Oh yes, also I can just agree with you, and I can see a second comment to this topic, and till this moment I can agree with both of your comments. I think also that masculine men, yeah, it's very strong and stable personality. And for sure, these guys know what they want. Ukrainian dating, Joseph. Hi, Zhanna. Can you please answer these 3 questions? Yes, of course. First, what is the masculine man on your opinion? Okay, I will ask first one, and then I will read next ones. For me, masculine man is a strong personality, which can protect his mate and family in general. Of course, it's a strong man which has which used to be responsible for his actions, for his decisions, who can really do some very important decision in general to his family. And for me, you know, masculine, doesn't associate it with the muscles. For me, it's about personality. When a person is strong enough, and for example, if the man can decide resolve any problem, for me is really masculine man. Second one, how important from 1 to 10 is it that your man is masculine? Oh, for me, it's maybe a top. Yeah, it's really a top, because I don't like when, there are such personalities which don't know what they want, that don't like to be responsible to decide something. I don't like this. Of course, I respect people who are strong, who are responsible. So for me, it's maybe, with other qualities, from 1 to 10 is maybe 8 or 9. And third one, can you give 3 examples of next message, masculine behavior that you like? Thank you very much. Okay, thank you for questions. For me, masculine behavior is, for example, it's very typical life situation. For example, when the lady called to her man and says, "Oh dear, I have a problem." any problem with the transport. She can late somewhere. She has problems with her work, for example. Somebody could offend the lady, and yeah, masculine men always know what to do. Always he can answer like, "Be calm, I will tell you what we'll do." And for me, it's nice, this moment. These moments I feel like a little girl, and yeah, I feel that I have some protection. So this is important, part of masculine behavior. The second one, for example, if the lady can't make any decision, for example, when she needs to take her vacation on the work, for example, or what they should do, where they should she or they go to somewhere, I don't know, some event or some holiday, some guests, because there are some situations when it depends on, it's not really convenience. Every situation you have in your life, and your man, yeah, he can take the responsibility of the decision to himself, and he can just make some permission to the lady that you shouldn't do that. It's also care, it's some protection. And yeah, we ladies sometimes have doubts, and it's difficult to decide something important from time to time. So it's nice when you have a strong man next to you, which can help you with advice also. And of course, when you have some problems, I mean, when you need real protection, when men really can resolve these problems, I think it can be the third. Difficult, to create some life situations in the moment. Okay, we already had this. And to Zachary, I definitely agree you about masculine men attributes. Yes, the very wise answers. I also agree, guys. Dear Zhanna, masculine man protects wife and family, leads the family, and with the wife makes decisions in life. A gentleman can be strong in character and kind, gentle to loved ones. Dear Bill, absolutely agree with your comment because, for me, a masculine man and behavior doesn't mean that a man, very strong, like rude. So he can be strong, but at the same time, he can be kind, and it's super good match when you have such qualities in your character. Yeah, and protection is, I think naturally it's very important function for men. Historical traditions are like that. That you are strong, we are little, and always have doubts and problems in our lives. But what to be? I think Joseph is here because he wants to join the Borscht cult, of course. But he already in the Borscht cult because he has Ukrainian wife. He has his Borscht when he wanted. Oh, Juan, hi. Добрый вечер. I'm here just on the phone. Okay. Phone is also good for streaming, for watching, for typing comments. So add us, please. Hi, Juan from What. Can join Maria's first stream, 3 a.m. I'll be sleeping then. Yeah, 3 a.m. by our time is really late. Good evening, Miss Zhanna. Hello, everyone. What? Hulkster and etc. Good evening, Juan. I'm glad to see you today here with us. We have interesting topic today. Tell us your opinion, please. Who is a masculine man? Sorry, Zhanna, but I mean, can you give us three personal examples of masculine behaviors for a man from your real life situation? Okay, I think I need to think a little, but of course I had lots of situations when I had some troubles, I don't know, with my car, with my work, when some people could offend me. Of course, yes, I will think a little bit, and yeah, of course, then I will ask you. Zahari, I have near 100 acres and can ride on thousands of acres around me. I also take the horses to other places to ride. It's a lot of fun. Oh yeah, I just can imagine. I never ride the horse outside of the yard at the place I had lessons. So I just can imagine this freedom. Actually, it's really nice. I'm trying to think about my real situations. For example, yeah, actually, such situation as when we had a war in our country, I also felt this, care and protection when somebody try to help you which way you need to do, because it's very difficult, in such situation. I will tell you maybe the whole story to you can understand. In the morning, all the Ukrainians and all the world, we knew about that the war was started, that we had some bombs on our cities. My city is very next to the border, just 30 kilometers. We didn't have rocket bombs there that moment, but our city was occupied maybe from the dinner, maybe from 12 or 1 p.m. Until this moment, we had our family had just several hours, to organize everything, because nobody expect that it really can be true, because people spoke about this situation many months before, and at the news, so always, spoke about this topic that Russia can make this attack, and we were, positive about that. We just lived usual life and didn't expect that it really can be true, that they really do that, and. My parents, my mom and my stepfather, they came to me and to my granny, to our family, and we decided to stay in common. And we decided we just needed to, to decide what we will do next. Should we go out of the city? And is a question what we will do out of the city, because you don't know the situation where their military technique can be, because we had also tanks through our city from the first day, and it was a difficult decision. And my stepfather, as the only man in our family till that to that moment, yeah, he was responsible for every one of us. So it was a really heavy decision, and we decided to stay inside the city, not to make any risks to go out of the city, because it could be really dangerous road, and we didn't have a point, where to go and what to do next. So we decided to stay inside the city, and after dinner we even have no possibility to go out because our city was occupied. So we stayed there during 2 weeks. Our city was occupied around by Russian soldiers, Russian military, and it was dangerous to go outside. It was impossible. And my stepfather, he was responsible about any decision, and he knew how to protect the family. He really tried to do some actions to protect us. And he did a lot of actions actually, and because of his decision, we, all the women, they used to get panic in such stressful situations. So we felt a little more calm because we just felt this protection. And when we had first possibility to go out of the city to Poltava city, it was the only way there. So he also came with us, because he didn't want to go out of city. He wanted to stay for army, for protection. But when he came, they said that not yet. He didn't need that yet. So he came with us. We were on 2 cars, and he was the only man in our company. And he led us to the western part of Ukraine. It took 4 days. And when we came to our last point, we couldn't go more far. First of all, we didn't know where to go. And the second, I had a very sick granny. She had a cancer, and we just couldn't go more far, more deep to Ukraine. And anyway, they threw their rocket bombs to all the territory of Ukraine. So any point you go, you could be under attack. And our first night was at some social place with a very bad conditions. It was very cold there. They had very bad quality beds. So he just looked all this situation, and he wanted to came back to our city, but he stayed for one more night, because he couldn't leave us in such situations without any good conditions. So he waited with us while we finded some people who helped us. They give us their house to live at, and just after that he could leave. But he really didn't want, to stay there and to waste the time. He was active as a volunteer there. He had a big car, and he was like a volunteer which helped to our military, to hospitals, to bring some stuff from volunteer organizations from west part of Ukraine. Also he ride it. So I think this is a bright example how men can be very strong and masculine, and really strong man's behavior. I really appreciate this, and I respect him so much. then I will think later and maybe tell you some more stories from my life. Oh, while telling, have a good skin about these memories. Bill, Zachary must invite us all to write with him. Oh yeah, it would be nice, guys, if you have such possibility. Actually, I think it's also very, you know, man behavior when you can ride the horse and when you can care the horses, and yeah, it's a very difficult job, so I think it's very men's behavior also. Ronald, hello Ronald, nice to meet you today. You are very beautiful and I love your accent. Oh, thank you so much. I'm a little shy about my accent because sometimes I miss some words in correct way, but yeah, I'm trying. Thanks. And our brother Juan Antonio in the house. Oh yes, Hulk and Juan Antonio, everybody in the house. Glad of this picture. Professor X Juan. Okay. So we have some heroes from movies. So we have some other roles for other members of our usual chat. What? Who called me Rocket? I'm going to have to borrow Julia's knife. Okay. But remember, she will need a knife to a Halloween party. It's a part of her suit. Zachary to Bill. Diana, is it on the side either? Oh, okay. I didn't know for sure this information. But yeah, you can probably speak here with Diana. She's very communicative. I have my tea today. Zachary answered to Bill. Come to North Carolina and I will take you on a horse ride. Oh wow, nice invitation. I'd like to ride the horse right now. I mean, in the near future. What? She works for Much Guarantee. There is a phone number on the site, on the top bar. Okay, thank you for information. I think some guys are curious about this fact. Juan, I can tell you this, Zachary. For me, a woman easy to take from another man is not worth having. It is why I do not approach women who are in relationships. Would never want it to happen to me. Oh yes, of course, you should respect when somebody already in relations. I hate when somebody try, you know, to be a new one when people already has relations, because any relations has some moments, different moments, and you can be a reason of their apart, but the same you can have once in your relations after that also. And if person is possible, you know, by her or his character to change, to switch the partners during relations, so it means that it probably will come to you also with you. Zachary to Juan, I agree with you. I never try to take a woman from another man. It will never work out. Yes, I'm glad, guys, that you are polite and understand this. Never want his, you know, relations and happiness to broken. Okay, good for Zachary. I agree with Juan. I'm also. What? If she's willing to cheat with you on her partner, she's also willing to cheat on you later on. Low value woman. Yes, it's the same I told before. It will work always with this person in this way. Juan, what? Yeah, it's actually his point. Yes, it is. Zachary, I agree with Bill. Men should be strong but kind. Yes, guys, it's perfect man for a woman. Believe me, woman will really appreciate when she has a next personality, a strong personality next to her. But he shouldn't be, a strong rules guy to his partner, to his lady. He should be kind to her, but yeah, we always want to be, to feel care and protection. And to Juan and Zachary, take a woman from another man. That should like Hollywood movies scene. I think all the movies based on real situations, of course, because just real people, created these movies, and most of them from some real life, most of occasions, I think. Three. Sorry, Zhanna, but I meant, can you give us three personal examples of masculine behaviors of a man from your real life situation? Already read this message. Okay. Oh, it doubled from all the platform of the source. Zachary too, what? I agree. I can stand a cheating person. I can honestly say I've never done that. I have only had one cheat on me in the past. I didn't feel good. Of course, nobody will feel good if somebody will cheat you. So, of course, for sure, everyone will feel good. And the same that person, if that person who cheated you will cheated by someone else, the same, she will feel terrible. Or a girlfriend. Okay, I can share one more personal story with you. I had such situation not long away. I missed my plane. I had a delay when I came to airport, and I missed my plane, and it was first time in my life, and I really got panic, about this situation. And in such stress, you really can't decide what to do next. And I called to my boyfriend and tell all the situation. And yeah, he just helped me to book a new ticket the same day. But yeah, sometimes we need this, some strong decisions, which may be very easy to understand what you need to do. But yeah, I had such stupid occasion, but I was really like a lost girl that moment. Sorry everyone, but I must go now. Work is going crazy. Oh, okay. So Zachary, I was glad to meet you here, and you can watch this streaming, the end of the streaming on the record. So you will know all the information. And join us, please hit the bell. You will know when we will have time for our next meetings. So thank you for your company. And about my second occasion, I mean that, it's very important when you know that somebody will decide, will have some advice for you, will decide in some situations what to do, even when it should be your actions. So yeah, I was glad that I have a person when I can rely on him. Hope you ended the relationship marriage immediately, to Zachary. Yeah, most of occasions are like this ending when they are just end their relationship, and for me it's a good choice because I couldn't stay in relations after cheating. You never will trust to your partner. Matt, hello, nice to meet you today. Ого, занято тебе, очень приятно, хорошего вечера. Thank you so much. I will translate to you guys, or maybe we will have a next comment with the translation. No. Matt says that it's very pleasant and he wishes a nice evening. So thank you, and we will wish a nice evening to Matt during our conversation. Please, we have an interesting topic today, which is masculine behavior of a man for you. What should be a strong personality? A cheater before your relationship will probably be a cheater again. Yes, it's true, of course, because it's, you know, it's a part of character. And in this way maybe people doesn't change, but yeah, maybe there are some stories when people did mistakes by occasion just once. I can believe, yeah, maybe that is possible to make mistakes. The woman should feel her man has the ability to protect the family, of course. Don't be like a small dog barking at a big dog. The big dog will bite the head of the small dog. Oh yes, I can understand what you mean. Yeah, it's very important when also when you can protect your family, and in many ways, and physically also, or have strong character enough, you know, to be able to make this protection. Привет, Жанна. Привет, Matt. Bill, to MGM man, what is a feminine woman in your opinion? Okay, for me it's super interesting to know that, because of course I want to create, you know, some feminine qualities in my character, and it's possible, you know, to be to learn some ways to yeah, with some years I think you become more wise, and you realize some situation, and your behavior with the years, with the experience, it really changed. And for example, when I was 20, my reaction was different than now. Of course. So and it based this behavior, it based on these facts. So for me it's also interesting to know about feminine woman for you. And Juan Antonio, waff, small dog. Okay, little jokes on the serious topics. My answer is Anna, Diana, Zhanna, Julia, Elena, for example. Okay, so we have all the feminine girls here on our streaming. Joseph find a feminine team. But what to build? Someone who lets her man lead, does not put herself in situations, positions where she respects her man family, doesn't swear like a sailor, caring, attentive, loyal, not argumentative. Yes, also can agree with all the words. Yeah, I also think that a woman should lead her man. Of course, it's very important when you can, you know, in some situations, you can decide something important in common. You can give some important advices also for a man, what he should do, for example, in some work moments, if they depend, you know, from these actions depend the family in general, and you know, how family feelings. But I think more good when men can make very important decision, and you know, when you have a good person next to you, it's a correct person, it's your soulmate, you will agree with his decisions for sure. You will know, don't have any doubts that he did good decisions, and you will agree maybe with all the actions and decisions. Or combative. Yeah, and shouldn't argue. And we have some secrets how how not to argue, but how to make some influence. Maybe sometimes it also needs. Never rode a horse, never had a horse, but have had dogs for most of my life. Even had a couple of litters. Pups are fun, tell you. They are so derpy, and when they just open their eyes and can't see well. Yes, all the animals when they are just babies, they are so super cute angels. I also had dogs in the past. Yeah, I also like dogs, and yeah, they are super cute. What flavor tea are you drinking, Zhanna? I have a green tea with a mango taste. Cheating is not a mistake, it's a choice. Yes, it's difficult topic, difficult to judge somebody because situations are very different. I know some movie, maybe some of you watched this movie last night at New York, I think the name of this movie, when the husband, he cheated his girlfriend. Of course, it was a choice, but it was a big mistake for sure. And she had the same situation while he was at his walking trip. She had the same situation. She met her ex-boyfriend, and yeah, she did her choice not to be a cheater. She couldn't, but her husband could with his colleague, and I think it was a big mistake. But that situation shows us that it can, be maybe by occasion, but I'm not sure what can be in relations then. Some people, yeah, live with that and try to save their families. But I also think that when a person is a cheater, this person will do this from time to time, and you can't trust to this person. Oh, hello, Alan. Zhanna, hello. Can't stay too long on here because there is a hurricane coming up in Florida. So we have to go out and get water, gas, pick up all the debris around the house, Alan. Oh, Alan, stay careful, please. Take care. I hope you have all you need, all stuff you need, and I hope that hurricane will come, in some other way, not through your city. So be careful, please. Yeah, I know Florida is very dangerous about hurricanes. Difficult to imagine how people live there with these like usual things. Oh, Don, hurricane, did you board up the windows? Yeah, I think he used to these situations and he knows what he should do in these occasions. I heard from one person from Florida that during hurricanes they just could have very strong, heavy rain and wind. So maybe it's not such dangerous. I will hope that. So just stay in a cozy place with everything you need for several days. But anyway, be careful. Global Transport. What an interesting nickname. Nice to meet you here on our channel. Hurricane hitting west side of Florida only, no worries. Okay. Just west, west. Coast, not west. What will you do if Russia wins this war? I don't have these thoughts even. I don't believe that Russia can win. And from yesterday, I could heard that a lot of people here in Poland, where I'm staying now in Warsaw, they speaking about some dangerous to Poland also. But I don't believe again, like I did with Ukraine. First of all, I didn't believe that Russia will win because we have a huge support from all over the world. We are a very strong nation which truly believe in our winning. So I don't think that they will get the point. I think that it can be during some time, but at least they will go away. I truly believe in that. But if so, I will stay living here. Yes, I just will live abroad. So, such is my destiny, not to live on my motherhood. Самсон. Можливо, я новачок, я не знаю правил, але який сенс у всіх цих чатах? Ви зустрічаєтесь особисто? Okay, guys, I will translate to you this saying, because it has a big sense. Very important question. Samson says to us that he's a new member here, but he doesn't understand the sense of this streaming. And he asking, do we have a real meeting in real life from these streamings? Okay, Samson, I will answer to you. The meaning of this streaming is to show our real Ukrainian mentality, our personalities, because the owner of this channel, he has a dating site, and he knows, that in Ukraine, in Russia, they have a lot of dating sites when they cheating the men and cheating ladies also. And their profiles not true, or ladies are not interested in real relations or marriages. So here we try to show you that women in Ukraine are very serious, they are real, their values are very serious, they are very family oriented. And here we just speaking, we just try to know each other. And guys are interested to know some information about Ukraine in general, about our tradition, because this moment, because of war situation, because of war in Ukraine, a lot of Ukrainian women, they had to live abroad, in Europe, in USA, in Canada also. So probably some of that of these men, of our viewers who can see this streaming, they could meet Ukrainian ladies, and then they can understand our behavior, our choices, our values. For example, I saw here not once that people, men especially, asked why it's so difficult to get no Ukrainian lady, to get the lady to the date, for example. And here we try to explain in you not what you need to do. It's not like step-by-step instructions or rules what you need to do. We just speaking with you. We try to show our behavior, our characters, our mentality, our values, and then you can realize after our answers, you can realize and you will understand what to do, how to get to know Ukrainian lady, because a lot of people want to get to know Ukrainian ladies. I saw here many times that people want to find Ukrainian wives, so we just try to explain who we are. That's the point. And tell that a lot of information about dating sites about dating Ukrainian ladies from that sites, that it's not true. It's very we have very different side, and it's just a little part of our reality. These faking sites, you know. The whole world will warn in grief. I'm sorry, I don't understand these words. Can't comment. Global transport. To be honest, Bill, I hope they end it soon. Otherwise, Russia plans to cut off fuel to Western countries, causing people to freeze and fuel prices to skyrocket. Yes, of course, it's impossible when after this situation they will, of course, they will do some actions for to make pressure, to make influence to some foreign countries also, because it's big publicity, geopolitica. No, we have awnings on the window. They come down. Oh, good evening, Ark. Nice to meet you. Hello. Hello, Ark. Stay safe. Stay safe, Alan. Yes, we all wish to stay safe to Alan, because it's not pleasant moments. Some, nature problems. Hi, Ark from what? Global transport. Rode a horse all my life until I got too heavy. Tried riding a horse in Nikolaev, and I was too big for him. Yes, it can be a reason, of course, because if you're very tall, for example, if you have a big weight, of course, it would be dangerous for a horse. Where are you from? Can you tell us, please? Global transport. And so you was in Ukraine, and it's an interesting fact for me, actually. I have to return to work, so good luck to all. Oh, everybody today has some special reason not to stay in the stream. Okay, have a nice working time and have a good day. Bye. Later. Be careful throwing ladders. Okay, yes. I will not go on joking about this topic, yeah, but we joked before that our Bill, he's our usual customer here. He's like a Hulk and he throw ladders. Or to global transport. Russia has already lost this war. I agree, I think so. And it's already on its knees in Ukraine. Putin too has a bad habit to choosing chimpanzees in pretty uniforms for his armed forced higher positions. Okay, very very political discussion here. But yeah, I agree with Ark that I think for me, Putin already lost this war, and they have global mobilization right now, but by the law they can do this without special, you know, special situation in their country. In their country, they doesn't have a war, so they shouldn't do the mobilization, but they did. And I think that something goes wrong. But from my news, from inside of my country, I know that they have a lot of losses. They really lose a lot of positions. So I think that the win will be very soon. Russian soldiers are forcefully trying to mobilize Ukrainians to fight against their own country. Pure desperation from Russia. Yeah, they did that during 80 years at Donbas region, at Lugansk city, Donetsk city. Yeah, they try to, they all this time they do really fake news, and when you stay under this fake information during many years, of course it has influence for people's mind, and some people really get um, you know against their own country. So yeah, we had these occasions, and I think a lot. But first of all, they put some person inside this society who will, lead everything, all the rules there. To comment on cutting off gas, my country has met its minimum required amount of gas a little while ago. We have enough for a while. We are also setting up terminals for LNG. Putler can't cut off. Okay, I think about this question that every such urgent events, they help to create some new, resolve some new decisions. And for sure, people, scientists, or some, I don't know, creative persons will find the resolve, which way um, to get some other resources maybe. All he wants, he's not going to get anything out of it. Yes, I think that, anyway, he's not a young man, and he will not be forever, for a very long time. He only sped up Europe's plan to become independent. He had his independence, and who didn't let him to do something just should be polite, like personally, the same as when you're head of the country, you should be polite to other countries also. Угу.
Блин.
Тонечка, у тебя красная щечка, зайка. Чаю попей. I'm sorry.
А что?
Чай.
Можно?
And Europe is going to set up price ceilings for gas prices, so citizens will not be negatively impacted in the future. Great to know that. Today is my rest day. Oh, rest from your workout or from your regular work. But anyway, it's nice, so you have a day off. Dear Zhanna, please don't blush. Thank you, dear Ark. I will try to do my best not to blushing. Yeah, yesterday you made me blush a lot. Global transport to Ark. I have friends in both countries, Russia and Ukraine, and I get updates from them daily. Don't believe that you see on Ukrainian or Western television Russia is doing better than than tell everyone. Yes, of course, every source has his power and his own strategy and some influence. Of course, we have two sides, of course, and they are very, very different because every side try to have influence. And I also can tell you some current news from Russia because I also have friends there, and we discussed with the girls in our group at our chat. Today they had a direct, some very big problems in the school. Some person goes crazy and he shoot a lot of little children. It's not the first occasion during last year. It's a third occasion there on the Russian territory, and it just shows that people, some people who are, not strong personalities, they are not okay about all the events they have, and something, changed in their minds, and it has, like result with such actions that when not healthy people can do these terroracts, and it's horrible. It's really horrible. But they will not tell this information to, to some foreign mass media. We're doing that again, Ark? No, guys, today we have very serious topics. They say Putin's plan is to drag this war on, though the winter, at the same time cutting off the fuel supply to the West. Very bad plan. Okay, let me try. Dear Zhanna, crash test dummy. Okay, we are starting again. This jokely mood. New spoon, a little spoon of honey to our serious topics today. President Trump wanted Europe about the energy oil situation with Russia. They laughed at him. Now they see President Trump was right. Biden admin failed Europe with his policies. Yes, I also agree that Trump was very smart guy. Actually, he was very, for me, like a little unusual behavior. His behavior a little unusual as for president, but for sure he's a very wise guy. Global transport. Zhanna's eyes are like deep blue pools of heaven. Oh, so amazing. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Really appreciate these words. Yes, I was tall and muscular for the horse, 198 kilograms. Yes, of course, it's heavy for horse. I don't know till which weight is possible to ride the horse. But yeah, it's of course it's a very big weight for animal. But anyway, you had this experience before you get very muscular man. Day off from regular work, on vacation this week. Going to see family this week, and will be celebrating my 52nd birthday Saturday with them also. Oh, you have a birthday Saturday. Okay, so you're a Libra. I also will have my birthday very soon, in a couple of days, and so I'm inspired, and I can admit that you also inspired about this to celebrate with your families. Actually, nice. Yeah, it's the best way you can lead your holiday. So nice. Glad to know that. Arctic Global Transport, they had to forcefully mobilize, yes, 300,000 men because things are going according to plan. You're joking. Makes a lot of sense. Yeah, everything is according to plan. They wanted to, you know, to hit Ukraine in 3 days, but more than half of a year we have this terrible war. Not 3 days, not 2 weeks, as they promised. So back on topic. Global transport to ARC. Remember where you're getting all this information from. Who said they are mobilizing 300,000 in men? I'm not a fan of Putin is not stupid. Yes, I have this information also about 300,000 men for mobilization from the Russia. They already has lists with the names who need to go to military. Looks like. What Juan Antonio? So we'll have to miss you. Hope Julia won't be streaming when you get the knife. You mean at his birthday celebration, birthday party? Anyway, it's nice to have one weekend off. It's great. You will have some rest and prepare to your birthday party. Juan, what? It would be the first time I've been cut. I am not scared. Oh, please don't tell me that you already have this experience to being cut. Putin said that we're mobilizing 300,000 persons. Yes. Yes, I know they for sure they have these lists and people try to do strikes and what they do to the strike, they come on the strike and or get you to the prison or get you to army immediately. That is their you know, resolve of these decisions for this situation. So topic. In generally, we speaking today about men's behavior, about strong personalities. What do you think about this? And I try to share my opinion about strong men, musculative men, masculinity, femininity, both of them actually. Yes, I think it's the best match when the man is masculine and the lady is very feminine. So it should be by nature and everything will work in a good way. I had cut myself while cooking. Oh no, be careful please, dear Ark. It was today? I very rare can cut myself while cooking, but you know, sometimes when you say something I'm not to do, you always have these occasions after that. I hope it's not too strong. What? I once cut myself while swimming. Still have a big scar under my big toe. By shell or by glass, maybe. I also had this experience when I was a child. I was caught by a shell in the river, and yeah, I also had some scar for some time. But I hope it passed away. It's on the back. Like 10 years ago. Oh, okay, glad to know that 10 years ago it's enough, you know, to repair your to heal your finger. Was something sharp in the water? Oh yeah, something sharp. It can be a glass or a shell. Damaged the nerve. Oh, oh, it was so deep. Oh my God. Wow. Juan, Ark's eye in the same color as Zhanna eyes. Really? I didn't see Ark, but I'm curious. What? No idea, Zhanna. Someone probably threw always a sharp object that I happened to step on while we were passing around a ball. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, of course, you can do nothing with that, and sometimes, sometimes it just happens, and it doesn't mean that you shouldn't, swim, play ball in the river or sea. This was 24 years ago, though. Okay, I hope your toy is okay right now. That you have had some healing and it works well with the nerve. I mean, because it's very serious when when you cut your nerves. Whatever the moment is, if it teach women to be afraid of don't want motherhood, and or men to be afraid or don't want fatherhood, I look it with scorn. Mm, whatever the moment is. Oh, yeah, some people really afraid this responsibility, and I think when it's time, when you have a strong partner next to you, when you can rely on your partner, you will feel that, and you will not be scared to be, mm, you know, mother or father to become. It's very natural feeling. I lost feeling in my toe due to nerve damage. Sad. Still can't feel things property in the toe. And the scar area is very sensitive, painful if directly step on it or bumped it. Yes, I can understand. So it's very unpleasant actually, and maybe you can do nothing with that. But I think for 24 years you used to live with that and know how to be careful not to step on your finger, or to buy some comfortable shoes. I have dark brown eyes and light brown hair. So why Juan tell that you have the same eyes? I don't understand, because I can see just is this a wolf or in the picture? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Ah, the wolf icons are is same color. Okay. Yeah, it has blue eyes, blue eye on the picture. Bless you, Zhanna. Thank you. What? I like this saying actually. In Ukraine, we used to say "Будь здоров." It's the same meaning. God bless you. Thank you, Juan Antonio. Thank you, guys. Okay. So, if our topic is over about the strong men's, oh, but Bill already go away. He's busy with his work. I have an interesting topic actually for him also about cooking, about some unusual soup. Dear Zhanna, don't blush. You just sneezed out of the room. Okay. In the Netherlands, we say, it's very difficult to pronounce, gezondheid. Am I right? Gezondheid, which literally translates to health. Yes. Yes, it's very polite to wish some health to a person. You're cute. Okay, guys, let me tell you about such dish as okroshka. Are you interested to know about this dish? It's like I have pronunciation here. Gash zond hid. Gash zond hid. But it's a little different with the letters. But I'm curious that its pronunciation is like that. Gach zond hid. Maybe I'm not correct. Okay, so today we have okroshka. It's very usual dish to every Ukrainian family. Ukrainian people like this dish, and originally it's old Russian dish. But people like actually this. It's a cold soup and it's very good for summertime because it's really cold. We after cooking we get this dish to the fridge, and some families like to cook this dish at a New Year table. And you know, the name of this dish comes from the verb krashit, okroshka from the verb krashit, which means to crumble like chop into small pieces. And traditionally, they have also, like borscht maybe, a lot of recipes, a lot of different ingredients can includes to this dish. But for example, when I cooking, traditionally, I do. It's like a classic recipe. I do bouillon, the broth, sour cream, cucumbers, boiled potato, boiled eggs, uh, beef or sausages, and green like green onion and dill. And you need to mix everything. When you have ready broth, you just cut for little pieces all the ingredient and mix everything. And I usually add their sour cream, but some people do with also this recipe with the kvass. Yesterday Bill asked about kvass. It's a drink from the bread, which cooked from the bread. And I never do this recipe, never tried. For me is a little shocked. For me, my recipe is more usual and more tasty, and it's popular enough. But I know that foreigners are very cute about this dish because they use that soup should be hot, but when you have this a little weird combination of ingredients and when this soup is cold, yeah, they are interesting about this, how you can eat that. Did you ever try or heard about okroshka? And some people joking, you know, if to translate like to cut on some different words, you can translate it like "oh baby," but it means no, окрошка from the verb крошить, which means crumble. If you try to spell it like Disney villain, it's really funny. No, I will not try. You will laugh. Oh, Bill is here. I thought I meant God bless you. It meant, yes, it is. Soft G. Zoned is correct. Uh-huh. And heat like he. Hide. Okay, hide. So I will try again. G should be soft. Soft. Hide. Hide. Gach, zond, hide. Gachzon, hide. Okay. Looks like Germany. Gesundheit. Gesundheit. Okay. I can, try later to pronounce with the translator, with the voice. So I will know how. Meat sausages, me like. Yeah, and it's not. It's a special sort of sausages, which calls usually like doktorska kolbasa, which translations like doctor's sausage. It's like a boiled meat. Yeah, it has very specific taste, and also this sausage used to Olivier salad. Bacon. Dear Zhanna, how healthy is this food? You asking about окрошка, dear Bill? It's healthy enough because you can judge by ingredients. It's actually, yeah, if you put a lot of sour cream, it can be a little fat, but in general it's not fat because you put just maybe 200 grams to the whole pot, and you have meat broth, you have beef, you have cucumbers, potato, eggs. All the ingredients are very healthy, so you actually can cook it even with your special diet also. Weird combination: beef, sausages, bacon, Swiss cheese. No, not together. No any bacon at this dish, and no Swiss cheese also. Sprinkled on sour cream. Arc. Chat, brace yourselves. We are about to get hungry. Okay. So maybe I, try to burn your appetite, and maybe you will have your usual meal with a great pleasure. Or you can find something new and interesting for you, and try to cook this at your place, and also can explore some new tastes. Almost, yes, it's almost like I will not pronounce again. Jason Hate. Jason Hate. Ah, sorry if I miss. But our language doesn't make us sound angry all the time. No, it's not angry. For me, it's quite interesting. But for me, it's very difficult, you know, it's very difficult pronunciation from um, English, for example, or from my native language. So all foreign languages are very unusual when you don't know even basic level. Oh, hello, Jacob. Hello, John and everyone. Nice you joined us. Hi, Jacob. But I can admit that a lot of Dutch people knows English very well. Um, so you speak maybe even 3 languages there, like Dutch, a little French maybe, and English. Correct? Actually, it's super when you have possibility from the childhood, you know, to speak several languages. It's very good skills. Ukrainian is a Slavic language. English, German, and Dutch are Germanic. Yes, it is. They are. What? Zhanna's being polite. You sounded like a Rottweiler with rabies. Yeah, I'm a little, you know, afraid to make some mistakes and to be rude. English is our second language. Oh, great, great. It's very different from uh, Dutch, even if they are from one culture. But anyway, it's for me, it's very different. So nice you know 2 different languages. French, German, and several others are taught at school depending on education level. Yes, of course, but at my school, for example, I also had Russian, Ukrainian, English, and Latin. I had also because I studied at gymnasium. We didn't spoke at Latin language because it's dead language, but we touched grammar. And yeah, maybe you can understand something because it has all the languages has some roots from Latin, but it's too small time. You know, it was so rare. It was just lesson per week, just 45 minutes, and it's not enough, you know, to understand everything good. Like people, for example, who are medicals, they study Latin at university because they need to know the roots of a lot of things of medicine. And also I had Spanish, and we had choice between Spanish and Germany. And also I know some classes, not at my, we have just two choices for second language, foreign language, and other classes they had also French. But it's also not enough, you know, for good speaking, because English lessons we had a lot of during a week. We had, I don't know, mostly every day, and in middle school we had 2 lessons a day, even not one every day, and 2 lessons, and but maybe not every day, but yeah, pairs. And Spanish was also maybe just once a week, or I think once a week, maybe two. Maybe two, I don't remember for sure. It was enough, you know, yeah, to learn some grammar, to read the texts, to speak very basic topics. But I lost all my skills without practice, so it means that it's not enough, of course, to learn language from school when it's very rare lessons. What? No idea what's like these days, but when I was young, English was experimental at my primary school for 8th grade, 11, 12 years old. Secondary was English and French in first grade for lower education. Yeah, we also have had second foreign language from fifth form. It's also 11 year, 10, 11. But it's at my school. Usual school, they don't have, I think, maybe just special classes. Usually traditional Ukrainian schools, they have just English language as foreign language. Second grade German or mathematics, you had to choose one of the other. Higher educations also got Spanish and Latin. Very similar to my gymnasium. Jacob, yes, you have to communicate with people or you will forget the language. Of course, without practice, you lost all the skills, unfortunately. And when I was in Spanish, I couldn't speak. Guys, I just couldn't say the whole sentences. I can remind just some words, but I can't speak. And it was horrible, explore for me that. Alan here still with us. Mainly water and winds, but it's the surge from the waters and the Gulf that sometimes can cause havoc. What is havoc? Of course, the main thing is how powerful the winds are right now. They are at 80 miles an hour. It's very strong. I can understand that it's very strong wind right now. But I'm glad you're still with us here. From time to time, you can share your comments and we can understand you are okay. Because, yeah, anyway, it's not maybe pleasant situation when you need to stay inside the house and can't go out because of strong wind or heavy rain. Of course, it's not pleasant for sure. Jacob, are those contacts on your real eye color? No, not no contacts. It's my real eye color. I can't use the contacts. I had bad experience. Contacts not for color. I had contacts because of my bad vision, and I have glasses during driving, and I tried not to use glasses. I tried contacts, and it was really bad feeling to my eyes, so I don't use. Here, real vampire eyes. Vampire. Oh, they have gray or blue eyes. Mm, 108 miles, or what is it? It's 128 and 70.74 kilometers per hour. It's very strong. About the same we had in February, I believe. Church towers were rocking back and forth. Oh yeah, I can imagine. It's strong wind. For sure you can't go outside with this. I'm all gas up and got 10 gallons of water. Put 3 gallons of water in the freezer. Power will go out. Also have a gas generator, it's very good, and lots of matches and candles. It will be romantic. Oh, you're so positive in this situation. But yeah, if you have enough, stuff to stay comfortable inside your house during several days, and you have like a fireplace, if it's possible, during hurricane, or candles, yeah, it sounds cozy. And I'm glad that you stay positive, with this. Alan is prepared. Yes. Smart guy. Of course he should. Jacob, what natural disasters do you experience in Ukraine? One second, please. Okay. In Ukraine, in my region, we don't have nothing special from nature. In Ukraine is possible. Yeah, sometimes it can be some strong wind, but not like Alan's. At the west part of Ukraine, they are very often has such trouble when the water from the snow they goes from the mountains, and we have such problem, when they cut the trees, and by nature trees they stop this water and drink this water by their roots, and it's a problem of Ukraine nowadays, that they cut a lot of forests, and they have some problems because of that, because all the water from the snow it goes from mountains to villages to cities, and yeah, they have a real problem with this. um, Sometimes it can be some fires in the forests, but maybe when it is a big heat in Ukraine, we're not used, to a big heat, but sometimes it's possible, and maybe that's it. Ukraine is very safe in these, moments with the nature. We are very happy about everything we have by nature, because we have really great lands, which are very they have a good ground, um, to plant vegetables, fruits, and a lot of things, agriculture things. We have a lot of forests, we have a lot of rivers and lakes and mountains and seas. So Ukraine is, a full picture. Zhanna, I read that people with asthma go to salt mines in Ukraine to clear their airways. Happen to know anything about this? Yes, I know that we have such places, and yeah, they help to people with some problems. I don't think that it's just with asthma, maybe some other problems. Maybe I'm not a doctor, I can't tell you for sure, but maybe with the pressure also it helps. I was also, it's very popular in some, spa salons, when you have some resorts, when you have some maybe ski resort, they have such rooms there with a special thermal water. So yes, it's popular, and people who really has problems with their health, they need to do this, and it makes their breathing more easy. So they have to do this. Yeah, they feel really better for a long moment after that. Amen, brother. Now late lunch, then need to cut the lawn. My lawn, my side neighbors, and my backyard neighbor's lawn. She had brain surgery. Oh, so we help her out. Oh, okay, good you helped her. Jacob, we get a lot of tornadoes and strong thunderstorms in my region. It might startle you when you heard the tornado sirens the first time. Oh, it's very dangerous. I saw such programs about, you know, these natural things, and it's very very dangerous for people, and it has a lot of damages. So I just can regret about this situation. But anyway, people going to staying to live these places, yeah, and can do nothing with that. You know, I read some interesting facts not long away. That all the tornadoes, all the hurricanes, they have just ladies' names because some guys, some I don't know who is he, maybe some scientist, a doctor or professor, like he becomes to call them like X5's name, and they have this tradition now. Maybe it's just a joke. In Ukraine, the TV station are using clairvoyant people and people that are tarot cards to predict the end of the war. Most are saying around springtime. 2030. I believe in clairvoyancy, not cards. Why 2030? It's almost 10 years. What about temperature in Sumy? What is average temperature during summer and during winter? Okay, at summertime we have warm summer. Sometimes last maybe 10 years, of course, all over the earth we have this global warming, yeah, and our temperature at winter and at summertime changed to more warm. Also, at summer we have near 30 degrees is very average, you know, and it can be sometimes first months can be cold enough, like 17 can be, it's cold, and sometimes we have a heat also like 35, like 40 even, and we had maybe 2 years we had in the past when it was the heat like 42 during maybe 1 week or even 2 weeks, and it was horrible, you know, because you can't go outside. You need to stay under the conditioner during all the time. It was very difficult. And at winter time, for example, when I was a child, winters were different. We had a lot of snow at winter time. We had frost like 3, 7, 10 negative. Sometimes it was even 20 negative. And when it was more than 20 negative, people not go to school. They should stay at home because it's too cold. And now на стульчике вы там спит. And now we have at winter time maybe near to 0. Sometimes it can be 1 positive, 2 positive, 5 positive. Sometimes it can be 5 degrees negative. Полиночка, тебе надо спадки уже, пора. Полина, давай, пожалуйста, иди ложись спать. Я сейчас уже закончу.
Рюкзак соберешь?
Давай, я соберу тебе. I'm sorry,
Хотя
but
нет, не надо его собирать.
she still can't go asleep because I'm busy maybe.
Просто в ланчбокс.
So yeah, we have very, you know, big difference between our summer and our winter, and the same we have different whether it's springtime and autumn time, and we are lucky or not, I don't know, maybe even lucky. I prefer, for example, summertime weather. I don't like when it's cold, but we are lucky, you know, to have 4 different seasons in our country. At summertime we have a heat, at autumn we have a lot of rains, you know, cloudy sky, and it's pretty cold. After summer you feel really cold even when it's not negative. At winter we have frost and snow, but last years not much snow we have. And at spring we have pretty warm weather, and from April maybe, yeah, it's wonder when you know, the nature awake after the winter, and everything is blossom around, and a lot of green and really warm weather. So maybe spring is my favorite. The end of the spring is May is my favorite season. So it's quite interesting country about its geography and nature and resources and weather also. Thanks you all. Now I have 2 days to find a Ukrainian woman so she can stay with me during this hurricane. Good luck to you with your search, Alan. What is a lone war? I hope that isn't the case. Only USA commits to war that's long, I think. Yes, very long. For, you know, special for Ukrainian people, it seems like we live with this forever. Uh, what? Summer is not that much different from my country, it seems. Winter is vastly different, marks about 8 negative here in winter, okay. The same mostly, but okay. Was wondering because there's a difference in temperature depending on where you are in Ukraine. Yes, of course, because Ukraine it's a big country enough. And on the south of our country, when we have, for example, Odessa, when we had Crimea, of course, Kherson, they had more loyal temperature at winter. At summer, they have more heat. And for example, at north regions, like my region, yeah, we have some degrees low than at the south. And because it's quite big, actually. Fall, autumn weather is here now. What is your favorite season, Zhanna? Thank you for question, Jacob. Yeah, I just told you that my favorite is the end of the spring. And of course, I like summer because even when you're adult person, even if you need to work during the summer, you know, it's very comfortable when you can dress very cozy clothes, very, you know, nothing, nothing big on your body. It's very comfortable. It's always you feel, you know, more feminine at summertime. I hate cold actually. For me, of course, it has special cozy atmosphere like Christmas time, especially when you have snow falling. But I always try not to stay a lot of time, you know, during a long time outside on the street, because I get cold very fast. So spring is the end of the spring is really wonderful when everything is blossom, and you already you can wear the shirt and the skirts, for example, and dresses. Very thin, you know, so it's very comfortable. You can wear the heels. So for me, this reason, and of course, when you can see when the nature awake and season changes to, you know, to some new life, it's also positive. Okay, guys, we have last 5 minutes, so you can ask your some maybe last questions or comments. What do you think about today's topic? Did you find something new to yourself? But I think actually we were in common enough in our views, because all comments I could see I was absolutely agree with. Mm, I mean about musculate men. Because of course every woman dreams to have a strong man next to you, next to her, and when you can feel some protection, when somebody can resolve her problems if she has, when somebody can be responsible um, to to choose some decisions, and to, to be responsible, after these decisions also. I really respect such men. So I think we found we found some questions, and I truly believe, guys, that you are very musculate because of your opinion, because you shared your comments in the chat. One, must cut off Russia's soldiers' supply lines. If Russian soldiers are cold and hungry, they may suffer. Ukraine has the home field uh, advantage. Must pull civilians away from Russian occupied territory. Yeah, it's good advice, and it was winter, it was February when the war started, and of course it was cold that moment. And I know some of my friends, of course, also some of them are military guys, which stayed in that positions when they had some hot spots, and they told that it was very cold, and they couldn't take enough baggage with them to these actions, operations, I don't know how to call it, to these fightings. And a lot of people, just simple people who lives next to this territory, they help to our soldiers. Juan Antonio, they have no horses to kill for food this war. They did a lot of bad things to people when they stay on their territories. Russian soldiers' behavior was very bad, not polite to simple people. MK is a mind control technique that is Sia uses. This is even used on pop stars, music singers who are very influential. Unfortunately, this is also used to control a weak mind, make them what they want. Of course, yes, some people they change their mind with very, little pressure, of course, and I think this technique used to such political circles, and it can have a big influence. What? Since they now have stolen toilet seats, they have no urine to drink either. I will not comment, guys, please. They checkmated themselves. Oh yeah, it would be great if so. So, okay, guys, I was really glad to speak with you today, these topics. I hope you was interesting to know something new, to know maybe my opinion, and to know more about Ukraine. So, please, for all the viewers, I have an ask, please do like this video, and I will do new topics, new streaming, hit the bell and subscribe the channel, of course, and join to our conversations, please. We are interesting to know. Actually, I didn't have any feedback from the person who asked about the meaning, the sense of the streaming. I tried to explain honestly, but I didn't have any response. Maybe some people not interested, so maybe it's not their content. This MK control is very bad, and the Sia bastards uses this a lot. Also, there are doubles and clones. So the question is, are the president people cloned? Oh my god, yeah, it's a big secret, and I don't think that simple people ever can know these secrets, because they have special kitchen there. Was fun. Пока-пока, Zhanna. Until next time. Yes, always fun actually to speak with you, to discuss everything. I hope you enjoy, guys. Jacob, I got here late, so sorry if I asked question you discussed already. Yeah, it was just the few moments before you asked, so maybe while I'm speaking, maybe you already put this comment, already typed this comment, and I go one by one, step by step to every comment, so maybe you print this comment before I showed it, so it's okay. So good night to you, Jacob. I enjoyed the stream, Zhanna. Thank you. Thank you, Greg. Thank you so much. So nice to have some reviews, about your impressions. So thank you. I'm glad. So my job is, I'm glad about my job this way. Dear Zhanna, thank you for being an amazing host. Time for the good sleep. Пока-пока. God bless everyone and protect Ukraine. Thank you, dear Juan. And thank you every time you blessing, you wish and bless our country. It costs a lot. Really, I can feel this support, and it's so important for all Ukrainian people. Thank you so much. God bless you all, guys, and thank you for being here with me today. See you next time very soon. Slava Ukraini! Героям слава, Greg. Thank you so much. I appreciate this. So pleasant. Oh, you made my mood up. So no worries. Good night, Zhanna and everyone. Thank you, Jacob. You are. Thank you, Bill, for joining us, even when you're working. Okay. Yeah, it was, really cozy and interesting conversation. We discussed some important and actually different topics today. So thank you for attention, and see you soon. Bye.
Hello, привет, and welcome to ukrainedating.tv. Our channel is the world's first of its kind, providing free live streaming every single day.
Ukrainian women, it's like 5 in 1. It's perfect mothers, perfect wives, perfect cookers, perfect lovers, perfect housekeepers, and perfect friends.
7 days a week with the real, genuine, beautiful Ukrainian ladies. Our channel was created for you, guys. Finally, now you have the opportunity to video chat live 7 days a week with different, beautiful Ukrainian girls of all ages and walks of life. You get to ask all your deepest burning questions about all things Ukraine, Ukraine culture, Ukraine women, and Ukraine current events. And if you come to enough of our live streams, you might even discover what makes us mysterious Ukrainian women too. Now we have 7 girls live streaming, and in the future we'll have many more. Guys, I think you understand we're like David fighting Goliath here to bring you the truth once and for all. Our channel's purpose is to debunk the myth and stigma created by the toxic paper letter scam industry. And we hope you agree the best way to accomplish that is by giving you the opportunity to video chat with average Ukrainian girls that represent the real women of Ukraine. And then you be the judge about what's real and what's not. Guys, please know that we're doing this all for you. So do me a favor and subscribe to our new channel and help us help you, your fellow man, and help us bring Goliath to his knees. So guys, can I ask you to share this video with all your friends, even work colleagues? Share it far and wide in social. Only together we can make a difference, guys. And remember, guys, we just started this channel, so more new girls will be joining our live streaming team in the coming weeks. Now, since each girl will be going live every day at different times, so you want to make sure that you hit that bell so YouTube will notify you every time each girl goes live, so you don't miss out.